Minnie Mouse. This is drawn by my 9-year-old autistic son, Tiger. He is what they call an autistic savant, and he draws unbelievably well. I'd hope to bring his goofy drawing he did earlier. It hasn't been colored, but it's so 3D, it's outrageous. Anyway, I just want you to see what he does. We're going to be taking this around, showing it to cast members and other people, get their opinions. Like I said, Tiger is 9 years old. If you're going to be in the Orlando area, he will be at MegaCon in 3 weeks. He'll be a featured artist at MegaCon, the youngest artist there. And we're expecting quite a great response. Anyway, we're here at Hollywood Studios, and we're going to wander around and see all the different characters that we can see. We won't be doing formal meet and greets because we just don't have time for that. I got to go back and get Tiger. I got to get him after school today. Today's the early day. It's Wednesday. So Tiger is at school. I dropped him off and went home, took care of a bunch of things, and got ready to come out. So the first place here in Hollywood that you can see characters is right here. You got Daisy and Donald. There you go. Let's see if they can see Tiger. My 9-year-old son drew this. He's only 9 years old. He's really good. He's really good. They're, I call it the penthouse. I think there's going to be another few penthouse locations here in Hollywood. And we'll check them out. We've been going to Magic Kingdom a lot lately to scout out meet and greets and kind of judge the reception to Tiger's new style. He's only been drawing this style about 3 or 4 weeks, and he's really getting good at it. We did a show last week. It was actually a car show in Kissimmee at Margaritaville, which is Sunset Walk. And we just entered our car, our Tiger mobile, strapped with the Autistic Tiger. And yeah, we didn't win. We didn't win any prizes. But everybody there just loved Tiger. They loved everybody there. Just loved Tiger. They loved his art. So anyway, the DJ, he's trying to promote autism. So one time he started telling a story about a 5-year-old boy he knew that could do high school math. He was autistic. And just talking about these special abilities these kids have. And I have no idea if the story about the 5-year-old kid is true. And I mean, I was pretty good at math when I was a kid, but I couldn't handle high school math when I was 5. I'll say that. So anyway, I took Tiger up to the DJ booth, and I just wanted to say hi to the DJ. So I say, hey DJ, here we are. This is Tiger. This is what Tiger can do. He can draw, you know. And next thing you know, the DJ says, okay, we're gonna go live in 5. And he hands me a mic, and we go live on the radio, Margaritaville Radio and Sirius XM. And he starts an interview right there about Tiger and So anyway, he really promoted Tiger, and everybody after that who saw us said, hey, we heard about you on the radio. And at the end of the show, I went up to the DJ. I just wanted to say, you know, thank you and maybe get a picture. And he starts promoting Tiger all over again. So it was approaching us and wanting to get our card or get Tiger's picture or see more of his art, show their friends Tiger's art. It was a very interesting thing. So Goofy is supposed to be on a balcony, and I assume it was up here. Okay, and I don't see Goofy. So all they say on the app is Goofy will be here between 11 and 5. There's no schedule set. And so, you know, that makes it really hard for you to schedule if you want to meet and greet certain characters. If there's no posted wait time, you really don't know when they're going to show up. So we may have hoped we could come and only bring a couple drawings to meet a couple characters, but that's only going to work for the characters that have wait times. And here at Hollywood Studios, those characters are Olaf and Mickey and Minnie. So we can't wait to see them. Mickey and Minnie's wait time has been like 85 minutes lately. And that sounds like a lot, but the other day we waited 70 minutes to see Rapunzel and Tiana. And I've never seen it that high, but everybody wants to do these face-to-face meet and greets right now. So there's a bit of a wait right now. In Star Wars Land, there's like 5 or 6 characters you potentially could meet. I've only ever seen Rey interact with Rey before. I don't know if she signs stuff. It's not her character to sign stuff. She's very independent and very guarded. I think if you wrote a character description of Rey, that would be pretty accurate. So we've seen Chewbacca, but not walking around. He's always up high. Stormtroopers are there, but I haven't had them interact. They obviously can't sign anything. And there might be a couple other characters in Star Wars Land. In the animation courtyard, they've got 4. They have Pluto, Doc McStuffins, Fancy Nancy, who I don't know who she is, but I always keep telling myself to go look her up. And Vampirina, who's a very cute character. I don't know if Tiger knows who she is, but very cute nonetheless. And I think they say in front of the Little Mermaid stage show, which they don't have anymore, but they still have the building. Say Sully meets there. I heard the area down the one alley there next to the museum is called Munichburg. How you doing, Toon? And the Incredibles used to meet down there. I don't know if they're going to meet there anymore. So we'll have to see. It's a nice sunny day, not too hot. Being in these shaded trees right here is kind of nice. So when Chip and Dale come out, they come out right here, right in front of the Brown Derby. and they're not here now. But again, it just says 11 to 5. So how do you know exactly what time? So we're gonna go look for more characters. After the dance party show, which we've done with Tiger, and he loves it. Oh my God. I don't know if he knows what the Disney Junior dance. These meet and greets over here, these stages, I'll call them, they were empty. So this is Fancy Nancy. There you go. I gotta look her up. And this one would probably be Doc McStuffins or Pluto. It's been painted kind of generic right now. And bring in Tiger and his art. Remember, this is what Tiger draws. Okay? We're gonna do Vampirina and we're gonna give her a heart attack. Just like we did to Mickey Mouse. Oh, there's Chip and Dale. Do I know you? Have you seen this before? My little boy, my 9-year-old boy drew this.
Wow.
My 9-year-old boy drew this.
Wow, she's so pretty.
Yeah, he's known as the Autistic Tiger. He's really good. There you go. So there's Chip and Dale, and they're headed over to the Brown Derby. We'll catch them there in a second.
Baby girl.
And here, this is Doc McStuffins. There you go, doing the Mickey Mouse pose. So we're gonna blow Doc McStuffins' mind too, because she's a doctor, so she should be able to understand Tiger, right? It's in 6 minutes. As far as I know, this is just a museum right now. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Is there Chewbacca meet and greet in here?
No, there is not.
Is there any meet and greet inside?
No, it can never be open.
Uh-huh.
But your best chance to see Chewbacca
Yes.
and other characters is in Galaxy's Edge. Now,
Okay.
I don't know if they do meet and greets, but I do know that you can get a picture with them.
Yeah, we can try. This is my son's drawing.
Oh my goodness.
He's 9 years old.
Beautiful.
9-year-old kid drew that. And he's known as the Autistic Tiger. He's autistic. And he's really good. So anyway, thank you so much, Joan. So there you go, right from Joan's mouth. No meet and greets at Longs Bay. Still hasn't opened, but they have somebody there, so something's going on. So let's wander over and see Chip and Dale. You see these kids walk around in these really fancy costumes. I'm so thankful Tiger just wants to be a tiger. It's a very low maintenance costume. You can put it in the laundry and he can get it as dirty as he wants. We actually have two. We have two in case we do events on consecutive days. Like when we do MegaCon, it's a 4-day show, so we'll just alternate his costume every day. There you go, Chip and Dale having a picnic. Oh wow, look at that. Gonna have an acorn. Dale's got the acorn. Is Dale gonna share? They're gonna play a game. What are they doing? There you go. You got nothing in your bucket.
You got the short end.
He got the basket though. Chip got the basket. You can't eat a basket. Looks like something Donald Duck would do, huh? Okay. Well, we're gonna wander towards the museum and see if we pass Sully along the way, or somebody who can tell us when Sully's gonna be there. Again, a lot of these meet and greets are just, they're posted for a time range. So I don't see Sully now. This is just a nice place to sit and relax right now. It's got fans, so you get cooled over there. We wish they'd have the Little Mermaid show again. We really liked it. That's the thing when they show how busy this place is, and they don't have everything open. So if they want to say everything's open, it's not open. Launch Bay is not open. The Little Mermaid show's not open. This Munichsburg thing isn't open. Here it says you can meet Sully at the museum. So let's go in the museum. If you know us, you know that we're still members at the Disney Family Museum in San Francisco, even though we moved to Florida. Wow. Florida. Where's Sully?
It's going to be at the end of the corridor. It's about a 35-40-minute wait.
What do you think, Lexus?
That is beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Did you do that?
No, I didn't. Do you know who did it?
No.
My 9-year-old son, Tiger.
No way!
He's autistic, and he does all cartoon characters, but especially Disney, extremely well. 9-year-old kid did this drawing.
So talented.
Oh yeah,
That's awesome.
he was in Disney Files magazine, and he was even on TV here in Orlando a few times. So
No way, that's awesome.
he'll be at MegaCon next month in 3 weeks. A
Cool.
feeatured artist.
Yeah, that's awesome. Wow.
All right. So I tell you, that never gets old. It just, everybody wants to hear somebody say something nice about their kid. You know, it just never gets old. I want to show you here the Alice comedies. Tiger used to stand of these video stress. So even the drawings are taking his magazine.
Wow,
So-
that's fantastic.
And this is his favorite place in Hollywood Studios.
Oh, I love it.
He used to go to the Disney Family Museum in San Francisco, and he would just sit for hours and watch. Anyway, thank you so much. We're just checking out all the meet and greets today. So here's where we can meet Sully. Is Mike ever come, or is just Sully?
Right now it's solid.
Okay.
So
All right.
Mike's coming, we don't
We'll bring
know.
our drawing of Sully so Sully can sign it.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely. That is amazing. Can I see it again?
Yeah, I only brought one. I could show you more, but my phone is live streaming.
Wow.
I wanted to bring Pluto. He drew this Pluto the other day. It's just so 3D. We didn't even color it. We just left it black and white.
Wow.
But they're having an art exhibition at Celebration K8 where he goes to school. A solo exhibition just for him. So his art teacher came and took 18 of his drawings. And that was one of them that she had, was the one I wanted to bring.
Talented.
He draws a lot. He's
This is him.
yeah, that's him. Just a little kid.
Look at
You can follow him on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Wow.
Bye bye. So we've been working lately on drawing female characters because that's really Tiger's kryptonite. And let's just say male characters' faces are more forgiving because they're not as pretty. But like Cinderella is so dainty that everything has to be perfect. Otherwise, they look kind of jacked. And that's not what you want in a Cinderella drawing. You could draw Gaston and you could jack his nose a little bit. Nobody's going to know. And people might say, well, you're just being creative with Gaston. You know, you're not with Cinderella, not with Belle. He did Belle about a week ago, got halfway through the face and just said, I'm done. And wanted to do a different drawing. So he will get through it. He will solve this problem. He's getting much better. We had him do Louisa from Encanto, and he did a really good job. There we go. Thank you so much.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay. And so then we had him do, he did Anna from Frozen. And she looked pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. And so I think yesterday I had him do, or no, this morning I had him do Elsa. And again, he's finding his style. And she looked really good. She's not exact for the character, but it's a good looking cartoon female face. And really that's what he needs to do. So here is Munichsburg, and you can see the little silhouette of the Incredibles kid over here, where he's been exploded on. So this is all closed, and they don't have the meet and greets here. When they had Disney Plus Day, they had special meet and greets here. So this is pretty quiet. On the other side of that, looks like it goes to the back lot. At some point they may open that up and make another pathway to Star Wars Land. I have no idea. So this is Mechanicsburg, so at some point they'll have Incredibles here again, I imagine. There we go. If anybody want to know what the backside of the Chinese theater looks like, it looks like this. Not in real life, but here at Disney World, that's what it looks like. So we're going to keep an eye out for a couple of guest services people. It's going to be Brandon and Ashley. They are super big fans of tigers. And I'm going to surprise these DVC people to see if they want to talk tiger. How you doing?
Hi.
I wanted to show you my picture.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. You did a fantastic job.
Of carrying a picture, because I didn't draw it.
Oh.
Do you know who drew this picture?
No.
My
Not
9-year-old
you.
autistic
Oh,
son
it
Tiger.
is.
He's only
That's
9.
cool.
He's in Disney Files magazine from last fall, and he's been on TV here in Orlando a few times.
Oh, that's so awesome.
So we live in Celebration, and we come here all the time. And you can see him on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Oh, that's so
9-year-old
cool.
boy did
I'm
this.
gonna look him up.
9 years old. Tell everybody about Tiger.
Absolutely.
And look him up in the Disney Files magazine from fall 2021.
Are you a member?
Yes.
You're a member?
Of course, that's how we got in there.
Do you go to the member lounge? Do you
No.
go to the member lounge?
I've never been. I tried to go, and it's always full.
Oh, wait list. Okay.
Yeah, so we've never been in.
Okay.
One day.
Yeah. Oh, I work in the member lounge occasionally, 2 to 3 days a week.
Okay, that's
so-
at Epcot, right?
At Epcot,
Yeah.
yeah. They're trying a pilot thing here, so I'm from Member Services. Member
Okay.
Services does the lounge.
Uh-huh.
So they're trying to they're looking into having member services at the kiosks.
Okay, there you go.
So, yeah.
Well, tell everybody there about Tiger.
Okay, I will.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
Okay, bye-bye. So here we're going to Toy Story Land. On a nice warm day. I want this job. She's got an umbrella, she's got ice, she's got these ice cold drinks. And you know, everybody that visits her is just so happy. We all need a job like that where our customers get immediate satisfaction. So they have a line here to take a picture with the Woody sign, but they do have Woody and Buzz Lightyear come here, and Jessie come here. So this will be one spot here. We'll go to another spot here in Toy Story Land that could or should have a character. There we go. Looks a little busy here, but I've seen it worse. I've seen it worse. Or looks like the ride must be down here. Toy Story Mania looks like it's down. Wow. Okay. Well, not every ride's going to be working all the time. There's Slinky Dog, which is a very fun roller coaster. Tiger really loves it. This is the Woody's Lunchbox is coming up here on the left. And I want you to know there are a lot more umbrellas than there were when they first opened this. I think there's a lot more tables. We came here on one of the first days they were open. And there was nowhere to sit down. We had food, had two little kids. I mean, little kids, and nowhere to sit down. And nobody really seemed interested to help from Disney. We talked to the manager, and I talked to them about more strategic questions like, because there's no other, once you notice, there's a lot of sun around here. There's not a lot of shade. There's been a big complaint about Toy Story Land. It's not covered, there's a lot of sun. So they've put in a lot more of these umbrellas to give people some shade. When they first opened, it was practically nil. So I don't blame people for sitting there at the restaurant. Nico with me and he's 3 at the time. So there's only so much we could go on. But we did the Green Army Men parachute drop. I think it was the only ride he could do, and he was very shy. He didn't want his picture with anybody. He got sort of a picture with Woody and no picture with Jessie. He like turned his head away, refused to take a picture. But, you know, you try, parent, you try anything with your kid, have fun, you know, make a memory. So when they announced Toy Story Land was opening at Hollywood Studios, I'm like, well, they already have one in Hong Kong. It doesn't have the same rides. But here we are in a Batu, and there's some droids over there. Uh-oh. A lot of people here. People just want something to complain about. So here I've seen stormtroopers, but not interacting with you. You can't take a picture or sign anything. And this is Galactic Star Cruiser, so this must be day 2 of an adventure. So they are coming in or out here. I'm not going to say anything bad to these people. They paid a lot of money, and they deserve to enjoy it. One day we'll probably be there too. I doubt we'll spend $6,000 for 2 days, but you never know. Tiger might get invited. And here they have blue milk, and I really don't understand the premise behind the blue milk, but if you go to Galactic Star Cruiser, you get free blue milk. Here it's $8.50 for a glass of blue milk. Wow. I'd probably take, if Tiger wanted it, I would just take some milk at home and put some blue food coloring in it, but I doubt he'd eat it. We don't have any blue foods, you know that? Look inside your refrigerator, tell me what's blue. I don't think it's anything. So we may see some characters here wandering around. And if we see them, we'll say hi. We used to know a cast member here at Olga's Cantina. And he is a friend of Tiger's, but I haven't seen him here in a while. And he might have just been moved to a different location, or maybe he got moved inside. That happened. It's another thing when people say negative stuff. I'm like, look at this. It's a Millennium Falcon, and they have a ride where you get to drive it. I mean, the only thing I would want on Galactic Star Cruiser is I want to kill Darth Vader. Okay? I mean, that's just it. If I can't kill Darth Vader, why would I pay $6,000? I want to be ambushed by Darth Vader and have a lightsaber duel and chop off his head and all that kind of. I want to have, you know. Actually, it wouldn't be Darth Vader. I guess if you watch the movies after Revenge of the Jedi, it's Darth Vader's ghost. But yeah, you want to have that ultimate experience, or maybe they can make it an add-on. Now inside here in Smuggler's Run, we have, it says wait time 75 minutes, and we've gone in there with Tiger, and they used to just wave us in, but that was when they were still in all the COVID protocols. It was in the chess room. They didn't let anybody hang out, but they let Tiger hang out, and it would just be up there at the chess table drawing. We've made a couple videos of him doing that. So if you haven't watched them, go watch Tiger draw the Autistic Tiger at the chess table. And then afterwards we gave the drawing to cast member Andy. So that's something we also do here at the parks, is we'll draw Tiger's character or other characters and give them away. So here's Aaron. He has a VIP group. I think you can have up to like 15 people in your VIP group. When we were here, I think it was a week or two ago, we ran across Serena Williams at Magic Kingdom, and she had two of the VIP hosts, and one was up in front clearing the way, the other making sure there was no ambush from the behind or something like that. There we go. We got dedicated fans here. You're dedicated because today is going to be about 88 degrees. It's probably around noon right now. It's going to be about 88 degrees. I'm going to go over here because you do get characters on this side. They're not in the market area. Let me show you where the characters can pop up. But also, when they show up here, you cannot get a close personal picture or get a signed item or autograph. So, there you go. Right up here. think people who bring an umbrella here, they're smart. Reminds me when I first went to China, I saw these people, well, especially women, wandering around with umbrellas. And so finally somebody told me, oh, they're just protecting their skin from the sun. So I agree with that statement. That's why I always wear a big floppy hat and long sleeve shirts, especially in the middle of the summer, especially in summertime. Get out of the way here.
Last time I looked, it didn't have any like it.
So we're gonna come up on
Hey, I saw you.
Rise of the Resistance, which is not a ride for little kids. In case you wanted to take your little kid, it might scare the you-know-what out of them. Tiger had a meltdown here, his last meltdown, probably the last meltdown of the last 2 or 3 years. It was after he went on Rise of the Resistance. And we took some other pictures in Star Wars Land, and then we tried to go on. I mean, we weren't even going to go on the ride. We were trying to go on Smuggler's Run, just to have him draw like we've done before. And he didn't want to go. He freaked out. Didn't want to go. I don't see a posted wait time here, so I'm guessing it's down. And these are people just waiting in line over here. They're just waiting in case it reopens. So there you go. Rise of the Resistance is down. Midway Media is down. And I mean, it can happen, but Rise of the Resistance goes down a lot. Luckily, it's never gone down when we've been here trying to get on the ride. But I could imagine.
At this time, all missions have been delayed. We apologize for the inconvenience and thank you for your patience. Once again, all missions have been delayed.
So they just made an announcement that all missions have been delayed for Rise of the Resistance. And that reminds me of when Cars Land opened in LA, and the Radiator Springs Racers would go down all the time. And I took my son Nico, 3 years old, and I just wanted him to go on the ride. And we waited twice, and both times the ride broke down. And we just had to either wait it out or leave and come back and wait again. And finally we did get to go on the ride one time, and that was cool. And then I think the cast member gave us a free pass to come back another time, and we went to go use it before we left. And the ride was down. So with these more high-tech rides, they can have issues. But this ride's been open a few years, and they had basically were set down for 4 months where they could understand it's not real. We have talks now about what's real, what's not real. Like on Jungle Cruise, he's finally figured out the animals are not real. The Mickey and Minnie meet and greet. This does have a return time, so you can use this with DAS. And last time I looked over here, it said like, here, Sully says 50 minutes, but I don't think that that's a return time. Okay, so I'm not very quick on. Somebody can tell me what the mini time is. I don't know. They switch it too fast. We can just come over here and look.
The shady spots are the hard ones.
We can just come here and look. Here we go. Drawing. His name is Tiger is the Autistic Tiger. He's been on TV here in Orlando a few times, and he's all over the internet. So
That's amazing.
he is really good. He's a school right now celebration, but we'll bring him back later.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, he did a Goofy the other day. It just looks so 3D. It's outrageous.
Yeah. Does he like do them of all the characters, all the Disney characters?
Yeah, we're through all meet and greets right now. So we have something for him to sign. You know, now that you have it where they can sign, we wanted to. So we've been over at Magic Kingdom and those characters first, and we'll be doing something here in Epcot and Animal Kingdom. But there's a lot of like plus.
Yeah.
So anyway, check him out online. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, if you wanted to see all the characters at all the parks, it's 6 plus, and those are the ones that are digital. You can go to the characters, and they'll tell you who's going to come where, and if they're there. I think it shows who's there currently. They don't tell you the range of times, but typically 9 to 5, 10 to 5, 11 to 5, 10 to 6. Those are kind of the range. They start tours. I remember in the 1890s. We're from the Eureka, California, and blue inspectors sometimes. They look like a root tree. Unless they come in trim a tree, then they cut off the top. So pull off meet and greet here. It says 25 minutes, which is, I mean, seriously, the last few days it's been 50, 60 minutes. And Mickey and Minnie's in 85 minutes for a meet and greet. And what we didn't realize about the Princess Hall in Disney, Magic Kingdom, is we do know one of the characters, and she told us to tell the captain who we were, and he would take care of us. But we waited. We waited until our turn, but we didn't go anything else. Tiger didn't want to wait for anything else. He just wanted to wait for the exit. And so when we head back over there, maybe our friend will just tell us that we're coming and we don't have to get a DAS. Who knows? But anyway, it's good to know people. I say that about anybody who comes to the parks. You get to know the cast members. You just never know when. And I think it's a good policy to help these people and give them a little bit of recognition for what they're doing, especially since they're going to be helping you out. And we want that. We want cast members to be helpful people, and everybody needs help sometime. So this is the Mickey and Minnie's Railway. This is the front side of the Chinese theater, and they used to have the Star Wars shop here in front. Not anymore since they built Star Wars line. And when they had the Disney Plus day, this area I'm standing in right now is all blocked off for interviews. It's just this big empty area here with the gray concrete. So, wonder this day. Now we do have a character dining opportunity here, and probably Daisy. see if we go to the Hollywood and Vine restaurant, we can see who's appearing. So, meet and greet at a character breakfast is a good opportunity. It costs money. It's not free. But you will get time with the character. Just have to wait your time. At the Crystal Palace, they'll come out one at a time, and for them to come out, I don't see who's supposed to come out. Well, what it says, what in this restaurant is Hollywood and Vine. So I imagine they have 4 characters in the restaurant, including Minnie and I think Daisy and a couple others. So we've been inside Hollywood for almost an hour now, and I'm gonna head over to boat. You can take the Skyliner to the transfer station, then over to Epcot. I just hate to risk it because sometimes there's a really long line, and the boat usually doesn't seem to have a line. How you doing, Angie? What do you think? Is that pretty good?
Did you draw that?
No.
On the back?
Yeah. He's 9 years old. He's in celebration. He's autistic. He's named Autistic Tiger. You can see him on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. He's been on TV here in Orlando a few times. Good for 9.
Great artist. I'm sorry?
Pretty good.
Pretty good for an adult.
Yeah.
That's great. I thought you bought that inside.
Yeah, well, maybe you'll see him in there today.
I hope you do. Are you going to be next time?
Yeah, I'm out just seeing who the meet and greets are going to be with, where they're going to be, and stuff.
With the new update.
Yeah, because now we can get these signed.
Yeah.
So we're working on
Have here?
only one I brought.
Oh, okay.
I show you more, but they're on my phone. You can see them on
I see him on
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
I have
Yeah. He's the Autistic Tiger.
I'm gonna look him up, sweetheart.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hey.
You hear that? Pretty good for an adult. You hate to put expectations on your children, and believe me, with Tiger, we don't have that kind of expectation that he be this or he has to be that. But with Tiger, you know, we're kind of happy he has something, and we're gonna feed it, because even if he takes art to where he can be a caricature artist, which right now I think he could probably do it if he had proper training for it, he can make a living, he can make a job, get a job, you know, work at Disney World or somewhere else, and he'd be happy. That's our end game, that's our goal. I had an influencer in New York City ask me a week or so ago what was the end goal for Tiger, and I just said that he can take care of himself when he grows up. I don't really want anything else. If Tiger's talent takes him to and stuff, well, go for Tiger. I'm not gonna sacrifice that. I want Tiger to be everything, and you hate to do all that education, and here you are, you're just trying to manage your son. But if he needs something, I want to be able to buy it for How you doing? I'm not talking to face. I got at least one person watching. I wanted to show you this.
What is it?
What do you think?
Did you do it?
No, I didn't do that. Come on.
Nice.
My 9-year-old autistic son.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, yeah, he's really good. His name's Tiger.
Oh.
And so he's known as Autistic Tiger.
Oh, okay.
And he's been on TV here in Orlando a few times.
Oh.
And been in Disney Files magazine. If you're a DVC member, is in the fall to 2021 DVC magazine. And I was out today looking at all the locations for the meet and greets. So now you can meet the character and sign stuff. So we're going to take over some of his drawings and get them signed. And I just want to see where all the locations are in
You guys live in this area?
Celebration.
Okay.
And we moved here like a year and a half ago.
Well, Disney then. Huh?
Yeah, DVC member, annual pass holder.
Celebration.
Yeah. It's expensive though now. Wow, it's gone crazy.
Oh, yeah. Everything down here is already moved before.
We moved here, like I said, a year and a half ago, but we kind of beat the rush. And now it's ridiculous. The houses in Celebration go for sale and they're under contract same day. Jersey or Pennsylvania, Connecticut.
Quicker than 20 minutes. That's like
My next door neighbor splits their time between New York City and Celebration. And so. Oh yeah, I lived in Houston when it opened. I was like, man, they had one of those in Houston. I lived there. When we moved to Orlando, we moved here so my son could go to school and he could go to art school. And the only place we knew in Orlando was Celebration. So
right. Yeah.
that's where we went.
Well, hey, good luck. Yeah, and that's nice try.
Thank you. Tiger goes to Animation Academy here in Orlando, but he's primarily self-taught.
That's really good.
You might hear about him. There's a character, the Autistic Tiger.
Is that what
That's his character. He draws it.
hopefully he's got some good stories to tell.
He doesn't look much, but
Well, you know, it's,
yeah. He's got an incredible story. So we're working on a cartoon right now. It's being work for Disney, and they said they could get us meeting. Yeah. You never know. All right. So I guess these songs are supposed to take 20 minutes. And if it's quicker than 20 minutes, that's fine with me. On a nice warm day, whether you sit outside, you're going to really enjoy the ride. It's a little noisier outside, I think, but in the breeze. That's really pretty view of the water right here. Epcot. Yes.
starts at o'clock yet.
Maybe. I can't do it at 2 o'clock. Sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna get my son at school. I can't do that. Okay. I'll have to plan this better next time.
Where are you trying to go?
Well, I was just going to see the meet and greets.
Right, where you went to the
Yeah, I was already there. Yeah, so yeah, I got to pick it up at 2:45, so that's not possible. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm glad you told me.
I want you to get over there.
Yeah. Here they go. My son drew this.
That's nice.
He's 9 years old. He's autistic, and
Very good.
he draws really good.
Nice drawing.
All right, thank you. Okay, well, completely forget. You have to wait until it's not 2 o'clock. It's actually 1:50 before you can go into another park. Darn it. Oh, that's fine. I'll just have to go to Epcot another day.